Hi YouTube, I'm back. My parents brought me the pill crusher thing and a light bulb and a couple of things to help me out. And then they had to go. I realized I was watching my first video that I talk way too fast, so I'm going to try to consciously slow down this time and hope that nobody comes to visit me while I'm doing a video because nobody knocks. They just come in. And my sister and my friend are supposed to come over in a little bit. So I'm going to try to get this finished. Um, the day they were going to let me go at the hospital Saturday, they did get Percocet, and they crushed it and stuck it in a little medicine cup, and they poured a little bit of hot water in with it and kind of mixed it up, made it into a pasty form, put all that in, scraped it all into a spoon, and then had me take that spoonful. It was so gross, and I could still taste it in the back of my throat. I took a couple drinks, a little bit in between, and I stuck on a popsicle, and popsicle's the only thing, because it had taste, that got rid of that taste. But anyways, that stuff makes me a little bit loopy, but I felt pretty good, and I was ready to go home. And so we started packing up our things, and I got to get dressed, and they took my IV out, and I was pretty excited about that whole IV out thing, because I let them do that before I went to the bathroom, and then I got to, yay, wipe with my right hand again. And that's a small victory, but I mean, you guys want to know everything, don't you? So I'm going to tell you. Went to the bathroom, got dressed, and then the nurse took me out to the Hummer, and I had a step stool. I got up in there, and I was still hurting. My uh, where the incisions are, they've got that like clear derma bond thing or whatever it is. I don't know, that might even be the word. But they don't have stitches. They just have like this clear like super glue stuff over them, and it's starting to peel. And I don't know if that's normal, but I'm thinking that's how it heals. I don't know, but it's starting to peel. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get this gas up. Every time I get a chance, I did not mean to do that on video. It's very rude. But I'm really trying to get the gas up because my stomach is still hurting pretty bad. And I'm thinking it's I still have a lot of gas pain. And my incisions are still pretty sore. See this big old lazy boy? I heard somebody say you need one, and I was thinking, good. I'm prepared because I got one. And this is what I slept in the first couple nights. Last night, I tried sleeping in my bed, but I sleep with my 4-year-old daughter, and she thinks she has to sleep up on me. And I could only sleep on my right side because most of the big rooms are on the left, and I couldn't really sleep on it. And I can't really sleep on my back because that hurts. So it was really uncomfortable, and I woke up several times in the middle of the night. And by the time I got up this morning to get them off to school, my back and my shoulders and my neck were all sore, and my incisions were still sore, and I was just hurting all over it. Gas pains, everything. So I don't know when that's going to end, but it's 5 days out. So the stuff over my wounds is starting to peel off and dry off. So I'm sorry, I keep looking to make sure nobody's going to pull up and walk in. This whole mirror thing, I don't know. I'm not sure. Everything's backwards, so if I want to lean that way, I gotta lean, anyhow. You know that because you're making your own videos. But so they gave me the medicine before I left pain meds, and they gave me prescription for Phenergan for nausea and for Percocet for pain. I really wished I would have got a prescription for whatever else that nausea thing was, because I'm still having pretty bad nausea with my pain medicine. It's like keeping me from taking it because I get really sick to my stomach, and I have to like try not to. Sorry, I don't know if you guys sit by laughing. I have to try. I take the nausea medicine, and then I take the pain medicine. I still have to make sure that I just like drink half of a shake or something, so I can make sure something's in my stomach, because I get really nauseous. And anyhow, they gave me pain medicine. They gave me 2 prescriptions, and then they sent me home. It was Saturday afternoon, and I had a 3-hour drive, and it started getting to be about 6:30, and we were not quite back to home yet, and I knew my pharmacy was closed, but I called Walmart in my hometown, and I was like, when do you guys close? They're supposed to close at 7. And I was like, well, I just got a surgery and I'm driving as quick as I can to get there. I'll probably make it just at 7. Do you guys stay any later? And she goes, we close at 7. Basically, she was ready for her night on the town and she just didn't care. So I was like, okay, we better hurry and rush. So we rushed as quick as we could. We pulled through my mom's house where my aunt's daughter was. My aunt is my same age, so she's young. Picked up her daughter, and my kids stayed there. No, I brought my daughter home too. Picked up her daughter and my daughter. Because I can't believe I can't remember that, but she missed Mama, and she's 4. My 6-year-old wanted to stay, so he stayed, and he wanted to go to church the next morning with Grandma. So my daughter came home with me because she was missing me. They've never been away from me for more than 24 hours, and so this was hard for me, and probably them too. But my son didn't seem like he had that much of a problem with he could go to church, which is good because I want him to love church. But anyways, so we came home and we pulled up at Walmart at 6:59, and we pulled up to the front where you're not supposed to park, and she jumped out, my aunt did, and she ran in there to the pharmacy. She got back there at 7 o'clock, and they were already closed. They were already closed. I was so upset. I was like, what am I going to do now? Because I don't even know, like, can you take Tylenol? You got to crush it up too? And I have kids Tylenol, but, like, if you're 6 years old or whatever, you take, like, 10 of them or something. What would you take if you're this big, huge, overweight adult? I mean, they don't have chewable Tylenol for adults, or that I knew of before anyways, so they might have it now. But, I mean, they might have it, but I didn't have it in my house. So I didn't know what to do. So the first night, Saturday night, I came home and I was miserable all night long. No pain medicine, nothing for nausea, nothing. And I had to wait until the next day when my parents got out of church and they came over and they went and got my prescriptions filled. And they brought them back to me, and oh my gosh, I finally took the medicine for the first time. I felt like, oh, so good. I kicked back in my chair, and it was hurting to get up and down. Everybody's like, you need to walk. And so I would walk when I would go to the bathroom, and I could hardly bend over and reach things. You don't realize what all you use your stomach muscles for until you can't use them no more, or until they hurt to use them. Because I sit in my recliner, and see, I know I'm getting interrupted somehow. So I sit in my recliner with one leg up underneath my other leg, so that's just how I'm comfortable. And I couldn't lift one leg up underneath my other leg because it was using my stomach muscles to do it, and that hurt. I don't know, but it's gotten easier because I still did it. It hurt, but I did it because it's the only way I can sit comfortable in here without hurting my back. But anyways, so things like that happen that like totally loses my whole train of thought. But I didn't have pain medicine the first night. One of the ladies gave me this little breathing thing. I'll show you, to take home with me. I don't know if you guys all had one of these. You know, you breathe in a little tube, you suck it. Well, this is where I was at when I first went in before my surgery. It was at 2,500, and so they wanted me to get back up to that. On the first day, I could barely get up to 1,000, and finally today I got to 2,500 and maybe a little bit past. So pretty sure they said if you don't do that every day, you could catch pneumonia. So I don't want pneumonia, so I did it every day. And today's 5 days, so I did that. Pretty happy about it being up all the way. Now I don't have to do that no more. And my biggest obstacle is the nausea and taking any pain meds. I've been trying to wean myself off. Yesterday, I didn't take any until noon. I got up and got my kids ready. 6:30, I was up, and I was trying to just not take it. And it was like noon, and I was like, I gotta take something. It's hurting. I'm sore. So I took something finally. I don't know why I keep looking the thing on, but I do. Sorry. Anyways, so trying to think if I've forgotten anything, but I don't think that I have. Um, yeah, I'm back down to 372 today. It took me 5 days. Every day I would get on there, and those people that say they weigh week to weigh, I don't think I could do that because I get on there every day and I'm like, where am I at now? you know. So yesterday, I wasn't there, and this morning I got up and it was 2:72. So I was like, okay, now I'm back at the point where I went in the hospital. Wonder what I'll be at on Friday. Today's Wednesday. Friday will be my 1 week, and I'll try to post a video and tell you guys, how things are going in my 1 week. I'm still kind of sore, 5 days out. I can walk around a little bit more. Bending over and reaching things, like reaching that telephone a minute ago, that kind of hurt. But it's just really basically sore. The nausea is the worst problem in my opinion. That what I'm taking for pain and how I'm having to do it is making me nauseous. So, but it's like either that or be in pain. So I'm picking that. Anyways, it's 10 minutes out, and here's my update. I'm sorry that it took 4. I'll talk to you guys later. Comment. Bye.